Power. We all want it, and for 9 weeks, I had it all. For my ethnographic study, I explored a world that I had never experienced before, the world of royalty. Playing the queen in Once Upon a Mattress, I ran the show. Literally, no one crossed me, and I took full advantage of my power for totally selfish reasons. Of course, there are leaders who use their powers to positively influence others, but this method didn't appeal to the queen that I portrayed. I was the epitome of the aristocrat, the true elite. In my mind, I was better than everyone, and I genuinely believed that. Of course, I got away with it too. The common people of the kingdom were stuck in the spiral of silence. While they all secretly hated me, none of them spoke up against me or contradicted my outrageous rules, because they didn't want to be banished from the kingdom. So they kept their mouths shut, and the degenerative spiral continued. I loved my home life because I had complete control over my submissive husband and naive son. I established a law in my kingdom that no one could marry until my son married. And that's just one of my crazy, unnecessary rules. It supports the interactional theory. We are all affected by the different elements of an organization. By restricting marriage, I was affecting everyone around me. When Princess Winifred came along, I fell into a rut. She was the only person who was brave enough to stand up to me, and I was taken aback by her forceful attitude. I was used to everyone backing down from me, not questioning my authority. Seeming versus being. Winifred seemed to be a potential threat to my power. I failed to get to know her on a personal level because of my preconceived notions. As I delved into this character, who is very different from myself, I became very interested in my physical reality. As royalty, I carried myself upright at all times. My back was straight, my shoulders were lifted, my chest was out, and my chin was up. This elevated posture helped me to master all of the nonverbal behaviors of the queen. I had poor communication skills because, well, quite frankly, I never let anyone else speak. Ever. I self-disclosed far too much information and complained constantly about my aches and pains. In my head, no one in the world could ever understand what I suffered. I didn't practice dialogical or empathic listening because I was so self-indulged that I didn't care to listen to others' opinions. While the queen communicated in all of the wrong ways, this ethnographic study was extremely helpful and relevant to my understanding of interpersonal communication. The study showed me how poor my relationships would be without strong communication skills. If we practice healthy communication, we will certainly establish fierce and lasting relationships.